Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you all had a nice bank holiday weekend. Now, in this video, I'm just going to talk about a couple of movies that I've watched over the last week. I've got them here, so without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So the first movie I've watched is two movies I should say, because there's two movies in this Blu-ray, and that is the Count Yorga collection. Now, if you're a fan of Dracula, you know, like Christopher Lee and the Hammer films, if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. This guy here, Robert Quarry, he really is like Christopher Lee. You know, he's got the look, he's got the eyes, and of course he's got the fangs, and a lot of them as well, guys, I should say. Yeah. I've watched this actually once or twice before, but I had it on DVD a couple of years ago, but I'm really made up to have the Blu-ray. It's got the first Count Yorga movie, Count Yorga Vampire, and it's got the second Count Yorga movie, The Return of Count Yorga, which was made a year later. Yeah, so I'll just show you inside. It's got some special features there, guys, if you want to just freeze your cameras and just take those in. Yeah, I'll just show you the inside of this Arrow edition. So there's Count Yorga there, looking very ferocious, yeah. And then you've got the disc there with the two movies on, and then you've got a great little booklet here, all about the two movies. There he is, Robert Quarry. Oh yeah, real sinister character. Right, there you go. That's the poster. Yeah. These are two of the best vampire movies I've ever seen. They really are, and I say he's really sinister looking in that. You know, he's like Christopher Lee. You know, he's just great. He's in modern day America basically, and he's sort of like, you know, he satiates his bloodlust on you know, the nearest available victim. There he is. He's got his black cloak on there, guys. Now that really is reminiscent of Christopher Lee. Yeah, and there's one particular scene, well, there's a lot of good scenes in these Count Yorga movies, so there's one particular scene, I won't give away too much of it in case you haven't seen these two movies, but there's one particular scene, it's very reminiscent of the Manson murders, you know, where Charles Manson's followers burst into the house and slaughtered Sharon Tate and all her friends. There's one particular scene in the second one where the people are all in the house and that, you know, all the friends and that, and suddenly all the vampires converge. They converge on the house, and he break into the house and that, you know, and he slaughter all the people. Oh yeah, it's one of the most memorable scenes in 70s horror, you know, horror movies and that. Yeah, the way it was done, you know. And when I read the booklets, they did actually draw an analogy between the Manson murders, you know, when he invaded Sharon Tate's house, and the vampires, you know, that invaded the house in this. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think if you haven't seen Count Yorga, any of the Count Yorga movies, I think you'll enjoy it. Robert Quarry makes for a very formidable, scary vampire, and as I say, he's very reminiscent of Christopher Lee. Yeah. And I should say the picture quality on these two is absolutely pristine. So there you go. If you haven't checked the two Count Yorga movies, Count Yorga Vampire and The Return of Count Yorga, I highly recommend it if you love a good vampire, you know, good vampire story. So that's the first one. Now the next watch I'd like to show you is a movie starring Richard Gere, Laura Linney and Edward Norton, and that is Primal Fear. Now, although a lot of it is based in the court, like a courtroom drama, it's also got a good story to it, and it's basically about this guy, this Catholic boy. He's been accused of slaughtering and mutilating a priest, and Richard Gere is the lawyer. He takes his case on that, and he's convinced Richard Gere that the boy is innocent in that. Yeah, and then you've got like Laura Linney. She's sort of like opposite Richard Gere. She's sort of like opposing him in the courtroom and that. She was in the Exorcism of Emily Rose, yeah, and she's been in quite a few other movies. A very fine actress, Laura Linney, yeah, a very attractive girl as well, yeah. But this is a real good story, this, yeah. Yeah. So as I say, when Richard Gere learns of the gruesome murder of a local Catholic archbishop, he immediately decides to defend the accused penniless altar boy, which was Edward Norton from the Incredible Hulk and Fight Club. So, but Vale soon discovers that nothing is as it seems, as he becomes tangled in a web of lies, corruption and betrayal. So if you like a good courtroom drama, guys, I highly recommend Primal Fear. I watched this movie a couple of times, and this is the first time I've had it on Blu-ray. It's a great story. It's quite long and that, you know, yeah. So it's an ideal movie to put on, like, maybe if you've got nothing to do, maybe on a rainy Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening and that, you know, yeah, and you've got a couple of hours to spare. I think you'll enjoy this, Primal Fear. It's very good, yeah. It's got some, it's got a couple of special features on there, guys, if you want to just freeze your cameras and take those in. Yeah, Richard Gere is fantastic in this, playing the lawyer and that, you know, yeah, and he's very, very cynical in that, you know, yeah, he's sort of like, but he really is convinced. Oh yeah, and I should say, it's got quite a jaw-dropping twist at the end of this one, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't want to give away too much of the story, as I say, you know, in case you haven't seen it, yeah, but I highly recommend Primal Fear. If you like a good courtroom drama, murder mystery, yeah. So there you go, that's Primal Fear. And that's it. As I say, that stars Richard Gere, Laura Linney, and I say Edward Norton, and that is from 1996. The third movie, oh, this is an absolute cracker. It really is, yeah. Oh, such an iconic movie, and that is Scarface, starring the great Al Pacino. Oh yeah, when I watched this, I was absolutely blown away, if you'll pardon the pun. Yeah, oh yeah, a fantastic gangster movie, yeah, and Al Pacino, oh yeah, really in this role, you know, he plays this tough in that, you know, yeah, this Cuban immigrants and that, you know, yeah, and he comes to America and he rises to riches and that, you know, with sort of like dealing in drugs and, you know, and sort of like all sorts of nefarious activities, yeah, and he really rises to the top, yeah. Also fantastic movie, Scarface, yeah, and also many iconic lines in it and that, you know, yeah, and Al Pacino, yeah, always really brilliant. Of course, he was brilliant in. He's always good, and it's particularly Father. He's always good in his movies and that. But if you haven't seen Scarface, I'll highly recommend it. I was hooked from start to finish. Yeah, I think this is one of the best gangster movies I've ever seen in my whole life. Yeah, it's just got it's only got a couple of extra features on here, guys. Yeah, just basically to making a Scarface and that, you know. Yeah, and interviews and that, yeah. It's just a basic Blu-ray. There's the disc there, yeah. I understand that they released this on a, oh yeah, absolutely stunning 4K. It's got like a gold slipcover and that, and I might get that in time, yeah. But oh yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, yeah. Great supporting cast as well, yeah. And they've got like Michelle Pfeiffer in one of her early roles and that, you know, yeah. She's sort of like a gangster's mole, really, in that, yeah. And oh yeah, really, he's a real tough guy, no nonsense character in this, Al Pacino, yeah. And he's ruthless in that, yeah. But he's also got a bit of a humane side to him, because he's got this sister. I won't go on too much about the movie in case you know you haven't seen it. But he's got a sister, and he's very overprotective of her. He doesn't like her going with guys. You know, he's very, oh yeah. And if he sees her with a guy, oh, his face goes like thunder, and you can just feel the tension. He's ready to strike out or pick a gun up. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, and there's one particular. At the beginning, there's one particular notorious scene involving a chainsaw. Now, if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I mean, but I'll leave it there, yeah. Okay, so there you go. That's me review of Scarface, yeah. Fantastic movie. And this is from 1983, yeah. There you go. That's Scarface. Next one I'd like to show you is a Dario Argento movie, and that is Deep Red, starring David Hemmings. Now, I know a lot of people like this movie, but I watched it again. I watched it again the other night, and still, I couldn't get into the story. It was very slow, you know. And after time, like you were scratching your head, wondering what the hell's going on here. But I know a lot of Giallo fans like this movie, but then there's ones like me that don't care for it. Yeah, this edition, yeah, it's got a good picture quality, and there you go, guys. There's the special features there if you want to freeze your cameras and take those in. Yeah, I like David Hemmings. Like, he's a good actor, but I think he was wasted in this movie. Yeah, but as I say, I know a lot of Giallo fans like it, but I didn't care too much for it, guys. Yeah, so I've thrown it on eBay. Yeah, so there you go. That is it. Not one of the best Giallo movies I've seen. Yeah, so there you go. That's Deep Red, and that was from I think it's from 1976, something like that, or 74. Yeah, okay, there you go. That's Deep Red, starring David Hemmings. Now, the last movie I'd like to show you that I've watched, and this is one I got the beginning of last week actually, and that is Spookies. Now, I know this is a gorgeous box set, and I was seduced, you know, by the cover and that, you know, and the special features, but it was all right, but I wouldn't really rave over it. And that, you know, it was more of like like a spin-off of Ghoulies, I'd say. But it's a lovely addition, this, because you've got your reversible artwork, and you've got a great little booklet there. Tells you all about the movie and that, you know, yeah. But it's not really scary, and I think it's a movie what kids could watch and that, you know, yeah. But I wasn't particularly impressed by it, guys. I have to be honest, yeah. So I've thrown it on eBay. Yeah, from 1985, Spookies. I'd say it's a lovely addition. Yeah, it's basically about this group of people. They sort of like they go to this house and that, and they start playing around. They start playing around with a Ouija board. Always a bad idea, playing around with those things. Yeah, and of course, like they sort of like when they're playing around with the Ouija board, they sort of like they sort of like disturb spirits and demons, and then basically all hell breaks loose. Yeah. But I didn't really care for it. Yeah, it was a nice picture. You know, it was very, very well done and that. Yeah, but the story, it didn't grip me, and at times I thought it was a little bit ridiculous and that. Yeah, but so there you go. That is Spookies. Yeah. Okay. Well, they're all the movies what I've watched this week anyway. Yeah. So yeah, Count Yorga, the 2 Count Yorga movies, Primal Fear, great courtroom drama. Fantastic Scarface, yeah, one of the greatest gangster movies I've ever seen. Deep Red, starring David Hemmings, and finally Spookies, yeah. So there you go, yeah. Have you seen any of these movies, guys? Yeah. If you know, just let me know. What did you think of them? Did you like them? Okay, so there you go. Okay, so before I go, I'd just like to show you something what I got from Amazon in the post today. What I've been wanting for a while, and I was looking forward to it. And I was really excited when I found this, like on the doormat, you know, this morning. I opened it up, and I immediately felt a pang of sharp disappointment, because no slipcover. Now, when I bought this from Amazon, it had the photographs, it had the slipcover, and also there's a little bit of damage there, guys, to the case. Can you see? If you can see that clearly, clearly enough. Yeah, so this is going back. This is going right back to Amazon. I don't know why they don't you know, when they put photos on saying like, showing like it's got a slipcover, and when you get it, there's no slipcover with it. Now I've also sent for the Screen Factory edition a Pet Cemetery. Now I just hope that's got a slipcover, because that'll be going right back as well, you know. But yeah, as I don't suppose any of you guys have got a spare slipcover of this, or if you know of anybody. You know, but if you do, if you can let me know, like, you know, within the next day or so. If not, I'll send it right back. So I'll leave it for a day or so, just in case any of you guys have got either a spare slipcover, or if you know of anybody who's got a, you know, a spare slipcover what I could put out. But look at that. That is totally unacceptable. Yeah. So as I say, yeah, I could always get like another case for this and that, you know, yeah. But I did want the slipcover, and this is a great edition as well. It's got loads of special features on, yeah. Just look at all those special features there. Silver bullets. Lovely cover as well, yeah. I always love my slip covers. I mean, you know, and Screen Factory, I've got quite a few with gorgeous slip covers and that, yeah. But when I opened this morning, and well, no blooming slip cover, I wasn't too well, you know, it goes without saying, I wasn't too happy. So as I say, if I can't get a slip cover for this within the next day or so, it's going right back to Amazon, yeah. And hopefully I'll get one with you know, a slip cover, yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I think that about winds this video up for now. Oh, by the way, the draw's getting held tomorrow, so everybody who's entered, good luck, guys. Yeah, hope Lady Luck smiles on you and that. Yeah, 2 great prizes there. Yeah, so yeah, so as I say, good luck to thanks to everybody who's entered and that, you know, done videos and that, and done text entries. I'm very, very grateful to you, and yeah, and the people that have mentioned me, give me shout outs. Yeah, very, very grateful. Yeah. So as I say, good luck, guys. Yeah, and I'll do the draw tomorrow, and I'll put a video up, because I don't know how to do the live streams at the moment. So what I'll do the draw tomorrow sometime, and then I'll put a video up, you know, and then you know, all going well and that, you know, yeah, you'll be able to watch it and that, yeah. Very exciting, isn't it? Yeah. Good luck again, everybody. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Take care. You know, if you liked it, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, give it a thumbs up. And all going well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Take care.